Hey everybody, Jamie here, Enigmatic Nomadics with an update. Just had myself a pork chop and some protein drink from Leona. Thank you, Leona, for that. We have a bunch of stuff trickling in from the wish list. Picked out some vitamin C's from Costco, just passing them out to people, mostly the people that are standing watch out in the rain, the guards and everything. But we've got headlamps coming in that we've already started passing out. We've got unisex belts that have come in that we're starting to pass out, so thank you for those. Backpacks. Look at the amount of butane stoves. I think we've got 10 or 11 in so far, and we're going to start passing those out. We've got some butane in, and we've got some more butane coming, so it looks like we're pretty good for now on that. We still haven't really tapped into the main tent area because I don't have a wristband to do it, and I haven't really tried to get up with the authorities at Red Cross to explain my situation, but to see if I can get one. But right now I've got Erin holding the camera. She went to Krispy Kreme donuts and got coffee and donuts, which I think, did they give you those? Which they're just offering up for no charge for the fire victims. And now we're gonna go. It's drizzling outside. It's about it's 48 degrees outside. We're going, and thank you Eric for this jacket, because it's Gore-Tex and now I don't need to go buy a rain jacket to be out there, and I'm not going to catch a cold. We're going to meet people, offer them some coffee and donuts, and see if we can get to know them a little bit and kind of vet them, just using our best instincts to see if there's somebody that we can really truly help, or somebody that's just in perpetual need because they're not helping themselves. So that's the idea. Let's go out and see how it goes. Let's do it. Let's go over to the guards first, because the more we take care of the guards, the better they'll probably take care of us in return.
All right.
So we'll start with that.
See if I can drive and Ooh, don't hit the police car. All right, what are you doing?
I'm gonna walk through all these people in tents. Who knows if they'll even come out, but I'm gonna offer them donuts and coffee. But I'm gonna do it like to make it fun. I'm gonna do it like I'm at the baseball game.
Okay.
Get your donuts, hip!
Can tell them why we can't film in there.
I don't know if we can't film in there. Nobody told me I couldn't film.
I don't want to get in trouble.
What?
I don't want to get in trouble.
There's just people in tents. Don't film the people, whatever. The ground is all white from that creamer. That's about holy cow. That's like 3 or 4 boxes. And plus I'm passing out those vitamin C's I bought at Costco. I'm gonna go grab another box of those, because it's out here, everybody's in the rain and stuff. They're just, I'll just walk back and get them, and then maybe we can finish this and go over to the campers. All right, I'll be right back. Right now, the emergencies and the headlamps seem to be the hot item, so we'll go back to Costco and get a bunch more of those. Emergencies are not that expensive. And I'm gonna go get some more headlamps. I'll put them in one of those backpacks, and then I'll give away the backpack too. But it seems like these guys really needed them. And I'm saying, when I'm asking, I'm saying, if you really need it, not if you already have a way to make light, let's just give it to somebody that doesn't have anything. And it seems like that's a hot item. So I'm gonna go back and get some more. Are you driving? Will you drive me back?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. I brought a towel for the creamer. Sticky fingers. You want to wipe your fingers off?
No, I'm okay.
I think that this is where a lot of these headlamps are going to go, because if we hang on to them, like these guys are intense, who else needs them? You know what I mean?
What's it like in there?
I think that it's all a lot of hallmarks of heavy drug use. The people in the tents has been, so far my experience. There was one girl that looked like she was like 15, that maybe she just kind of got drug along for the ride. She looked okay, but otherwise we're seeing markers of heavy drug use, but they still need to see at night, and it's just a headlamp. So we'll pass some of those out. We're not giving them a Chrysler Cordoba.
And you think there's real evacuees in there?
I don't know. I'm not asking. If they just need a way to see in their tent. Look, this is how I look at it. I mean, people are chipping in on these headlamps, and I'm pretty much acting as their proxy. I get that, but it's just a headlamp, and it just helps them see. And if I was in their situation, I wouldn't want to be in a tent. I wouldn't want to be out here on the concrete. So it kind of like just shows what they have going for themselves if that's what they're reduced to, being out in the cold in a tent in the rain. So what's a headlamp between friends? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go grab a bunch of those and maybe a couple more unisex belts, and I'll put them in one of those backpacks that were donated, and then at the end I'll give the backpack away. All right, let's do it. Pull up to these cones right here.
Mm-hmm.
Like up, like in a little bit, but not in the water part. And I bet you these things are gonna go really fast.
They're gonna go super fast. All right. The Red Cross is right here, so.
All right. I was just told by a Red Cross representative that I can't walk through the tents and pass headlamps out anymore and ask people if they want donuts. He said it was too dangerous and he wouldn't let me do it. I'm still kind of figuring out what I think about the Red Cross. I said we have a lot of supplies that we want to give out to the people that need them, and he said, oh, we're accepting those, and I'm not giving them to the Red Cross. I'm not doing this to give all the stuff to the Red Cross. I think that there's too many ways it can slip through the cracks to the people that need it. And so we'll figure it out. I mean, I did get rid of probably about a third of everything that we're sitting on. The butane stoves, I think we might have enough of those because I don't want to give them to people in tents because I don't want them to use them as heating sources or be careless with them and catch their tents on fire. So we're going to hang on to those for possibly people that were fire victims and now they're in their car or van or something along those lines and they need a way to cook mobily. So that's how those are going to go. Now we're going over to these trailers. I understand these were teachers. They may not all be teachers. I don't know where the guy got his information from that was telling me that. But we're just going to see what's going on with them. I don't think they really need much because the trailers look like they're kind of on the new end. But we'll find out. I could still look at them and see if their furnaces are working right or if they're taking on water during the rain. I can fix leaks for sure. Let's go check it out. But if you do it as hard, your life will be easy.
What did you say? What did you say?
You said, this is a hard one. And I said, if you do what is easy, your life will be hard. But if you do what is hard, your life will be easy. That's Les Brown.
What did we determine about these people here?
We determined that these guys are good to go. They look like they're in an RV park and heavily funded, or at least better funded than the other people. So we're going to redirect our efforts outside where the rigs are a lot more dilapidated and there's more tells that they could probably use our help. They're letting us in without wristbands, but everything still has to kind of unfold. You know, personally, I don't really want to like take on the responsibility of taking care of chronically homeless people. And if that's what we're doing here, I'm just going to show some of the people getting cars from the GoFundMe, do what I can, and move our efforts and resources to places where they're actually going to make a better difference, even if that means quartzsite. Hey Fred, are you in there? We got coffee and donuts if you want some. His car's gone. I think he's gone.
So where are we now?
We're back in the outside lot where we are actually parked. I bet you this dude wants some donuts. Even though he's smoking a cigarette. He really didn't need much, but he was down for some donuts. Let's go get my ladder and some stuff, and I'll see if I can go ahead and fix it. Where's the lead? Where are you coming in at? Coming in this back or what? Okay. All right, let's go get some a ladder and some repair materials and see what we can do on this. I got to get up there to see it, to see what's going on. I'm gonna run in and grab my telescoping ladder and read the packaging on the Dicor and see if it can be applied in a wet environment. If not, I've got a towel we could dry it up with. There's some things we could probably do. I'll just grab a few things. Hello. All right, man, let's get up there and take a look. See if we can figure out what's going on. Is this yours, or did somebody let you borrow it? I love this ladder. No, it doesn't look like, I don't see anything obvious.
That Dicor you put on my roof fixed my leak, though.
Did it?
Yeah, it did.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's just run a healthy bead right down the back of it and see what we come up with. It might do some good, it might not. But I'll clean it first. Pardon me?
Do you do that in the rain?
No, it says not to do it unless it's a dry environment, but I brought a towel and I think something's better than nothing. What do you think?
Yeah.
Would you want to hand me that towel? Maybe you can just hand me stuff and I'll just stay up here. I'll just clean a little bit as I go because it's just going to keep raining. Just toss me, yeah. You know what you're doing. I'll set it up, man.
Okay.
I got to clip the tip of it off and everything. Just toss it up really high. It's okay if it's too high. Everything you need to operate a tube of caulk is in the gun itself. Just clean the tip off right there. Or clip the tip off right there. I'll just reseal this anyway, and then I'll come check it out. It's not setting. It's not setting right here, so I'm gonna dump this idea.
Okay.
It's set up early on the other stuff, but it's not setting on this. So let's go take a look.
Too wet and cold.
Well, it's set up over here well, but it's not setting up over there well. I've never tried to put it in on by wiping water off before, so I'm kind of learning the properties of this stuff.
Someone cut him off evacuating and hit the side of his camper and pulled the awning out.
It could drip down and stuff, but you can just get it with like a plastic putty knife later if it does, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll just shoot a bunch of it in there, like hoping for the best style.
I don't care if it's pretty or not.
Good. Right. I can dig it.
And so there's some pads open right now?
I don't think so, but they were asking me what do you want for food? What do you like though? How about stuff like chunky welcome. We'll be right back. Okay, okay. We're just gonna go to the store and get her. All right, check this out. She wants Sunny Delight, mustard and mayonnaise. She wants white bread and turkey meat, and then she said she's down for some of those chunky stew cans, but she likes the creamy ones like potato soup and clam chowder. But she said that she eats everything.
She have a
Just
car?
repeating it. And then we're gonna get her. Yeah, she gave me her Cal Fire card, and we're gonna get her a water jug, but I'm not gonna get her a big one like I use because she has to manage it, and it's pretty heavy if you fill it up all the way. And also we're gonna look at propane heaters for her.
And why isn't she going herself?
Oh, she doesn't have a car, and she's also, I don't know, she seemed pretty mobile, but anyway, we're just gonna go get it for her. It's really close.
Mm-hmm.